Hello, everybody. Welcome back to 2B2T. I always try to mess that up. Two builders, two. I forgot what it stands for. I mean, it's like two builders and then two something. Anyways, welcome. So good news. First of all, we spent about 2 hours enchanting. So while it's not 100% the best gear, we do have some pretty good gear, and we're going to continue to make it better. We were having problems getting good swords, though. We do have the sharpness 4, so we'll have to work on that. We've got, Silk Touch. That's really good. And we've also got our Fortune, which is actually already up to efficiency 5 and everything, and ready for the next step, which actually, let's do that, which is, turn it to netherite. Here's our netherite ingot. Wait a minute. We also need one of these. I need to make more of those. Okay, and then we need one of those, I believe, right? Okay, let me see. One of the houses has the tool, the workbench. No, that's the smokehouse. We've also cleaned up town. Not all of it yet, but we've started terraforming, just to make it so it's easier to get around and we don't have weird terrain everywhere. I thought we had a... Hello, sir. Sir? Excuse you. Maybe we don't. I was sure we have a workbench. I mean, I can make one, obviously, but we've got our little village here. Our mending guy is here. We've got him trapped, so we do have mending. He's terrible in his trade. Okay, we've got lag or something right now, right? Yeah, there he is. So he's at 26. But, I mean, it was the first roll, so it's like, okay, we're taking it. We're not going to, complain. We'll figure it out. That's Blast Furnace. We need to get him upgraded. Maybe we don't. We'll check these last two, and then I'll just make one. There's our brewing stand. Maps. We haven't even looked. Whoops. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we got ping going on. All right, server coming, or connection, or whatever it is. Okay, we will never accomplish getting into this building. All right. Okay, that's another smokehouse for the cows. All right, we'll make one. What do you need? We might make one. Oh yeah, we tried a dupe machine. This one. It's where you're supposed to put the shulker inside the item frame. And you stand here and you take the shulker out just before the piston hits so that it confuses the server. It didn't work. I didn't think it would because there were comments that I saw in the posts and stuff that said it had been patched and whatnot. But hey, it was worth trying, right? All right. I know we need some wood. I think we need, excuse me, some iron. There it is. Okay, cool. See? Smart. We'll just stick it up here for right now. This is our little work area. Come on, you can do it. What's our ping? 1050? Not good. All right, so we got mending here on our fortune pickaxe, so that works. Oh, yeah, this is to replicate, that's right. But anyways, we have our first netherite item, Fusion's Riches. So that's exciting. Good job. Yay, me. All right. So the farm works really well. The mob farm we built out in the ocean. So, that's nice that it got us going. It got our levels and all of that. Today, well, we have 5 goals that we want to accomplish. Not all in this video, obviously. But 5 things we have to do. One, since we can't dupe yet, which is one of the goals, we have to try other duping methods and see if we can find one that works. I mean, I know how to dupe string and dupe carpet and dupe TNT and all that, but that's not what we need. We need to dupe our shulkers because we only have 3, and we need to dupe the items that are inside them. Because otherwise, it'll take a long time to dig out all of the resources we need for our mega project. But anyways, back to what we need to do. So other goal is we need some really good automated farms for, bamboo for fuel. That's easy to do a farm, and sugarcane. That's easy to do a farm. And then we need, we've got our mob farm that gives us flesh and stuff, so that's really good. But what we need is first, whoops, wrong one. No, we don't want that one. We want this one. We need our better shovel. All right. Shovel has silk touch too. But we need to come over here to the Mangrove Swamp and get a bunch of mud, because with mud, you can make some really good automated farms where you don't necessarily have to have the water. I'm waiting for the block to come back. There we go. All right, so we have a huge mangrove swamp over here. So we have gobs. Oh, how nice. We've got alerts. I don't know if that showed up on the screen, but hopefully not. Anyways, don't know why it's alerting me. Anyways, we have a huge mangrove swamp. That's pretty cool. Look, it goes up, and then there's a little center. So we need mud. Should not be a problem. We're still wearing iron armor, so we don't have any of our good stuff. But anyways, let's come over here. Let's find a good mud area that's not drowning in water. There are some slopes and hills and stuff like that, so we should have plenty. Hopefully we can find frogs in here as well, because that's the other thing. Now, the good thing is that the base is sitting on top of basically a basalt delta in the nether. So we should be able to get some really good frog farm in the nether. Now that's always dangerous, a farm in the nether, right? Okay. So the king lag, I may have to reconnect, but anyways, get a bunch of this. So because you can waterlog mud blocks and stuff, and so it makes a really good farm where you don't have to, you can put the hopper directly underneath the mud block, and you don't have to have, and the reed on top of the mud block because it'll grow, and then you don't have to have like rail hoppers or water systems or any of that type of stuff for your farm. So mud is very useful. Plus, eventually, and this is the other reason why we wanted a large mangrove biome, is because we need to make mud bricks. Oh, that'll be fun. Now, obviously we need wheat, and we need all kinds of things to make the bricks, but do you need mud for it, or is it? Yeah, you need the mud. Okay. I can't remember. Anyways, I'll build stuff. We'll have to figure it out. More dirt for our village. Might as well get a full inventory here and jitter your eyeballs as I wiggle the mouse back and forth. Now if we can pick up everything, let's see where we're at. Come on. That's it. Pick it all up. We've got enough for a really good farm start, but since I'm here, might as well get a full inventory, right? So anyways, excuse me. I won't bore you with all the details of collection and all that, but that's one of the first things we're going to do is we're going to get 2 automated farms going, one for sugarcane, one for a fuel source, which is going to be bamboo, because while it burns quickly, it grows even faster. So, it's just the perfect thing. We need to get mending on this shovel. So yes, that's why we need to trade. We need to get our other villagers going, start trading with them, so that we can trade the flesh in. You know, so we've got to breed villagers, because we've only got like 4 villagers in that entire village. So we're gonna have to help them along and encourage some procreation. All right. I think this is going to fill my inventory, and also the shovel is about done for, and I don't want to break it, so no floating blocks. Alright, I think we're good. Let's pick up the stuff. I'll head back to the base and start building. We'll see you after a little bit. All right, so we've got the initial layout of our farm. We obviously need to grow more cane so we can expand. So this is 64 blocks long. Our working base is just about right in the middle where we're doing most of our work, so this thing will stay active. I was going to put hoppers down underneath the entire thing, but I decided that we're going to do Minecraft carts or chest hopper carts instead, which means I need to go get rails. Fortunately, we have a huge Badlands area, which is actually where our main build is going to be, and there's lots of mines, so we're gonna go mining for rails, and we'll go ahead and collect a bunch more iron. I've got everything I need, except for I need 4 more pistons. I just gotta collect the wood. I can do that, and then I need more redstone and repeaters. I've already got my observers, so we're good to go to where we can put in the full automation. We just need the rails to hook up over to a chest underneath. We've already got excuse me, this dug out underneath, so it's just a matter of one, removing these hoppers that are right there now, and then going and getting our supplies, and then of course fleshing this out and expanding it and whatnot. But 64 times 2 is 100 and what, 154, something like that, and then we're gonna chop 2 at a time, so that's, you know, we're looking at like almost 300 reeds or sugar cane, whatever you want to call it, every 20 minutes. So when I'm in the area, when I'm active, so it should work really well. So anyways, I'm gonna go head towards the Badlands, and we're gonna collect stuff. I'm gonna get torches. Of course, it has to be night. Well, is it rising or is it? Yeah, it's rising. All right. Well, we won't leave yet, but we will leave in the morning because I'm not gonna travel at night. But I have a bunch of torches in here somewhere, I thought. Okay, yeah, we do, because we're going to be lighting up areas as we go. For now, let's chop down some more trees. That way we can make more stuff. Alright, anyways, I will catch you in the day when we head to the Badlands. Alright, it is daytime. We are on one of our trusty steeds. Both of our horses are fairly slow. They're bad. I need to find better ones, but this is what I have for now. So anyways, we're heading over. Our base is just right there, the little village. But right over here begins a massive Badlands. And I chose this as my mega build area. So my base is, you know, a little ways away. I don't know, 500, 600, maybe 1,000 blocks max, but you'll see why if we can get there by getting around all these chasms and everything. Eventually we'll build some sort of a highway or whatever. Again, you know, I know that at some point in the future, someone's going to find my base, and they'll make a decision of, okay, hey, we're going to grief this guy, or maybe they won't. You never know, right? So hopefully we could build a really nice base, and whoever visits, isn't the person that's just going to randomly grief a base just because they're a griefer, or whatever you want to call them. There are those people, but then there's other people that only grief if they're like, attacking one of their enemies or something like that. I haven't made any enemies yet, so, we should be okay, right? All right, so we're going to look for some mine shafts. There's lots of them. Excuse me, sorry, I'm still recovering from being sick. So this Badlands has a lot of stuff going for it. There's the big plateaus like this. That's iron and stuff right there. And then there's also huge areas with spikes. The big Badland spikes or whatever they're called. And then some of the coolest things is that there are massive deep canyons in between these big plateaus. And that's why I wanted an area like this, is because I want to do some really cool builds, spanning the chasms, the big, valleys and canyons and whatnot, and just really go at it and do a lot of stuff. All right, I know there's lots of mine shafts. I've seen them. I just gotta find it, because we want rails. That's why I'm looking for a mine shaft. So, anyways. But this will be where our mega build project is going to be. We're going to do all kinds of really awesome things. So it looks like there's a big ocean here, but there isn't. It's just a big path, and then there's huge badlands. Ah, hey, look, we found a mine shaft. All right, horsey. So, don't go anywhere, okay? Right. All right, well, this is a start. We should have brought our other pickaxe, the low-rated one, that won't break blocks, so that we could just dive through stuff like that. Alright, where's the other entrances? It can't be the only one, right? That'd be terrible. What kind of a mine shaft is this? Is it here? Ah, okay. Cool. Now we're talking. There's some Endermen here, too. You know what, Mr. Enderman? Come here. We put our diamond armor on so that we can do this without mining, since we're dying. I need pearls, so we're gonna take advantage of that. I'm not gonna worry about the copper yet. If I see iron, I will mine the iron, and I will mine gold, but the copper will hold off. Okay, first path. This mine shaft's kind of sucky. Alright, good. Let's just start lighting up, and hopefully we don't... See, I should have brought my other pickaxe so that I don't end up always breaking the block. I mean, it's okay. We'll use them at some point, right? Alright. Let's go this way. This solves our rail. We'll still have to make the powered rails, which used all our gold to make tons of golden apples, so we'll have to... We need gold! Right. Let's make sure there's nothing down here. We find some mine... Well, there'll be chest mine carts, so they'll be kind of useless. I will mine up the coal. Not so much because we're going to be using it for fuel. That's why we've got the bamboo. We're going to we'll create some big fuel farms, but for furnaces, as well as bamboo itself, the block, because What? I always forget which version stuff came out on, because you know they're gonna upgrade the server here to 121, but it's not quite there yet. It's on 120, I think, still. So I'm always saying, oh, we're gonna do this and do this, and I'm gonna remember that it might not be available yet. All right, okay, more mine shafts. Well, that was one. Excuse me. Looks like there's some up. It's the upper area of that. There's more up here. Okay, good. Single rail will save you from your lonely existence. Alright, well, anyways, we're going to keep doing this. And I will catch you back when we've collected stuff. Alright. We have completed our machine. Sorry. 2 rows of 64 with alternating circuits. Now, I know that there may be some comments of, well, you know, you could have just put one observer and saved on all of those resources, where you'd only have to have a couple repeaters here and there for the whole thing. You're right. You could do that. See, I don't have glass yet, do I? No, so we're just going to do that. But I have found that you end up wasting, excuse me, production power. Because, sure, you don't use as much resources, or as many resources. You're right about that. But, sorry, my throat's being non-cooperative right now. But it only goes off when the one reed fiber, or sugarcane, whatever you want to call it, grows in front of where that observer is. And so you could have others that are three high that have grown fully sit there for several minutes or more before the one in front of the observer decides to grow. And then as a result, well, you're wasting time, right? It's not as productive because you have, you know, some of them sitting there. So anyways, sorry, still stick. I've found that this design works out really well. Each reed has its own observer and its own piston to activate. And as a result, we start getting our sugar cane. So we can already start trading. Anyways, I'll duplicate this later to where I'll have another one over here. I gotta dig it out, get more supplies, because I don't have enough iron to do all of this again. But for now, this completes our build. We now have a farm for sugarcane, so hoorah! Let me see, we'll leave all this stuff down here because we'll use it in the future, but we can take this other stuff up. We can leave those here. Anything else we want to take up? Don't need this here, we'll leave those. We'll take some cobblestone up. Not that it's very far. Up is just like a couple flights of stairs. We need to smelt some more cobblestone, so we might as well do that. This is probably the next thing that we need to work on automating. Do we have coal? We do. Right. Is doing a better system here for fuel and stuff. So we did set up this just one so far, a blast furnace where we were smelting all of our copper. Unfortunately, we're out of fuel, so we'll have to change that. All right, and eventually we'll move all this other stuff around. But let's put those there. And we'll put our building blocks there and all of that. But we have some paper to go level up our poor guy. He's been trapped over here. We've been ignoring him. It's kind of neat when you're in the desert and it's rainy. He's just been sitting here, poor guy. Hello. Oh, we can't even unlock you because you need bookshelves. You don't take paper. Arr. We have to buy bookshelves from him. I don't need bookshelves. Well, I'll need books eventually, but I don't even think I have enough emeralds to do that. So it's time to trade with someone else. It's either we get a second... Yeah, that's what we need. We need a second guy. We have a bookshelf somewhere. We can make another stand and convert another villager. Haha. What do you need for a thing? Okay, that's it. I thought it was just slabs and that. Cool. Probably need a couple temporary blocks or something. Use those. As always, never enough chest space for anything. Alright, so actually we got to do several things. Where's our brewing stand? That's the smoker woker. Is it in here? What's in here? Those are the fishy pots. It's time to convert some villagers. Hey there, what are you doing outside the wall? You patrolling? It's maps. Forgot where our brewing stand is. Where are the rest of our villagers, too? It's not nighttime. They crawl over the wall again. They've done that a couple times because I haven't got this set up. It's possible that they've crawled over the wall, got themselves murdered, and now I'm down to one villager. That would be terrible because that means I have to transport villagers here. Which, I mean, I have villagers for other villages, but... Oh, there's a blast furnace there. Okay. I've lost my... Here you are. That's what I was looking for. Okay, so we have a problem. We're missing our villagers. Where could they be? It's time to go for a villager search. There's one. I see one over here. Oh my goodness. Hey, you. Dodo brain. Look at this. There's bad guys out here. How'd you even get out here? Here, come here. Up here. You. Come on. He drops down from there. So we need to finish this wall. We basically need to make this wall too high all the way around. Of course, this is a temporary one. We'll make a much nicer wall in the future, but oh well. Alright, well, I'm going to chase down villagers and get them back into the village and breed some of them because if I don't, we're going to be in trouble. What did I do with all that cobble? Oh, I put it up here. We need more. Okay, let's move this here for now, that there. Alright. Cobble, 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 cobble. Alright, well, anyways, I'll do that, and we'll see you in the next episode. Take care.